I'm Mrs. Wiseman from the Oakridge School, and I teach math. And so today I would like to share with you some activities that you can do to keep your mind engaged and develop your logical reasoning. So come over here and let me show you some of my favorite puzzles. This first puzzle is called a numbers fill it in. And the goal is to get all of these digits fit into this puzzle. And you can see that I've started some of it. They give us, in the beginning of the puzzle, they give us a starting point, so that number's crossed off. And then this box is left blank because this says we need a 4-digit number that starts with a 6. And when I look at my list, I can see there are a lot of those. But this column has to be a 4-digit number that starts with a 9, and I can see that there was only one of those, so I could cross it off and write it in. And then this column says we needed a 10-digit number in which the fourth one from the end has an 8. And over here there are only 2 possibilities. And when I tried this one, when I filled this in and put a 1 right here, I could see counting this way, a 5-digit number that has a 1 and a 4. There wasn't a 5-digit number that had a 1 and a 4 in the 3rd and 4th spot. So I could eliminate this one, so I knew it had to be this one, so we could fill it in. And then we just keep going. I need a 5-digit number that has a 3 and a 4. I know it has to be this one or this one. And then I would just pick one of them and try filling it in and see if other numbers meet those criteria. So these are very good for strengthening your logical reasoning and making those connections in your mind. Another puzzle I really like are the kin puzzles. This puzzle is a 3x3, which means we use the numbers 1, 2, and 3, and we cannot repeat in a row or column. So this first grid says that these 2 numbers in this box have to add to 4, and I cannot use 2 and 2 because that would be repeating. So I know one of these is a 1 and the other one is a 3, but I don't know which. I do know, though, that that has to be a 2 because that's the only number left. And this cage tells me that these have to add up to 3, so this one has to be a 1. And then going across, the only number left here is a 3. Down here, these have to add up to 3. And since I've already used the 1, I know this has to be a 2. And 2 plus 1 make 3. That tells me going this way, I can only have a 3 here, and the only number left here is a 1. The only number left this way is a 3, and the only number left this way is a 2. And I can check my thinking and say that these 3 do add up to 8, so this one is done correctly. Now we can make it more challenging by putting in subtraction. Since this box does not have a number, we know it has to be a 2. This grid tells me these 2 numbers have to add up to 5. So this one has to be the 3 because I cannot repeat. That has to be a 2. Then that leaves a 1 for this box. And these 2 boxes have to subtract to equal 2. So this number has to be a 3 because 3 minus 1 is 2. That leaves a 1 for this box and a 3 for this box and a 2 here and a 1 here. And we can see that these do add up correctly. So this one is done. These are wonderful for younger children who are learning their addition and subtraction facts. We can go higher with multiplication and division, make it more challenging. We can make it even more challenging again by using a 4x4 grid. This time you use the numbers 1, 2, 3, and 4, but the same rules apply. We can see that they get more challenging by including division and multiplication and addition and subtraction in the same puzzle. We can make it harder for older students by having 5x5 grids all the way up to 10x10 grids. These are wonderful for your thinking abilities and just keeping your mind active. You can find these puzzles at kinkin.com or the magazine aisle of the grocery store or even online. So thank you so much for joining me today. I enjoyed sharing with you, and I hope you have a great day doing some puzzles.